Welcome to the Backrooms, Level 23, the Petrified Garden. Level 23 difficulty class is Level 4, Unsafe, Overgrown, and Medium Entity Count. Level 23, otherwise known as the Petrified Garden, is a massive plantoid-sized superorganism comprised primarily of several intertwining tree specimens resembling those found in the front rooms, despite having a gravitational pull extremely similar to that of Earth's. The Meg estimates that the surface area of level 23 is approximately the same as the dwarf planet Ceres. Travel throughout this level is possible due to the pockets of air and winding tunnels inside the level's surface. Similar to the large cave system, most entities live underneath the surface in these areas. The level contains vulpes, hounds, clumps, smilers, death rats, male and female death moths, and what is that? Herbiture birds. Okay, so vulpes and the herbiture birds are new. So let's see what we can learn. Okay. Vulpes. Their habitats level 135, 118, 140, and level 205. And also level 23, but that's apparently not mentioned. Oh wait, it looks like it's just some multi-tailed fox entity, so I'm not gonna dig too much into it. What are these? Oh, that looks lovely. The Curabituar birds are relatively large avians, which prey on male death moths using a long sticky tongue to attract and trap them. They are mostly harmless when it comes to interactions with humans, and they will flee if they notice any creature larger than themselves approach. They are extremely slow, only able to locomote by flapping their nearly... God, I really need to make this page bigger. Vestigial wings. I swear, guys, I'm going fucking blind or something. Anywho, there are also several unknown native entities that have... Weird be how to get a yawn out there. Several unknown native entities that live in the glow rooms that resemble front rooms animal species. Research on them is currently underway. Wranglers can also be found, although very rarely. So what is a wrangler? Wranglers are snake-like entities that use their bodies to distract and confuse their prey in an almost hypnotic-like state. Okay, that's interesting. Let's see. The surface of level 23 is extremely dense forest that lets little to no light through. There is no day or night cycle on this level. A star is visible in the sky above the surface canopy, but it never changes from its position, even when traversing the surface of the planet. The Meg has determined that the entire planetoid is permanently bathed in a sunlight from all directions. The trees that comprise level 23 are extremely variegated. Man, I tell you, there's so many words they use on this website that I have never heard of in my life. Their front rooms counterparts come from all different types of habitats. Some of the most common trees in level 23 are Douglas firs, aspens, mahoganies, redwoods, cedars, cypresses, and white oaks. Though many trees are exotic, endangered, or even extinct in the front rooms, in addition, several trees have been seen that cannot be identified as any known species of tree from the front rooms. Glow rooms. Under the surface of the level, there are several large open caverns where the trees inside the level may grow and sprout leaves. These caverns are lit by epidemic entities called gardener's saris. These saris act very similar to glowworms, and are bioluminescent, showcasing a variety of different colors. They get their names from the strange sounds they emit at all times, which sound like voices whispering sorry. These rooms are large enough to appear like underground forests. In addition to trees, much smaller flora thrive here, such as glowing fungi and bushes. They're very damp and cool in these places, and these areas house the highest concentrations of entities. The ancient ruins. The strangest part of the glow rooms is that many abandoned ruined structures can be found. I don't know why I'm yawning so much, sorry. Deep within the forests. Their structures are almost always overgrown and covered in moss and fungi. They bear an uncanny resemblance to famous front rooms buildings, but with significant differences. A pyramidal lighthouse of Alexandria and spherical Great Pyramid, a square Colosseum, and a triangular Parthenon have all been found. Inside these ruins are multiple artifacts that bear resemblance to historical artifacts across. I think I need a nap. Excuse me. Across many periods of the front rooms. The most common artifact is pottery, but some damaged paintings and cloth have been found. One thing that these artifacts all have in common is that they are significantly worse in quality than their front room's counterparts. Writing, usually in the form of faded, hastily made messages can be found on the walls of the ruins. These words are always written in Latin. No building resembles any structure built later than 1000 AD have been found on this level. The buried sentries. When inside level 23, it is highly advised you do not utter the words. It is only a matter of time. Doing so will awaken the buried sentries. These entities are thought to... Excuse me, god damn. These entities are thought to be trapped inside the walls of wood and bark, unable to do anything but scream. Upon uttering this phrase, the sentries will proceed to do just that, depending on the number of sentries within earshot. The resulting sound can be loud enough to burst eardrums. Several wanderers have reported that the screams sound like rusty chainsaws cutting wood. The heart of water. The core remains in the most unexplored part of this level. It has been reported to be hollow. A spherical ceiling encloses the core, supported by the trunks and branches of the green giants that grow from the center. Some trees go downwards into this space, while others grow out of it. The area of this level is the luscious, housing strange flora and fungi that cannot be found anywhere else. Spherical species of exotic wildlife dwell on the massive branches of the glants that extend into the open air. At the very center of the planetoid is its heart, the heart of water, surrounded by the entangled roots of the giants. The heart is a massive water reservoir that feeds the entirety of the level. This water is absorbed by the giants and expelled through their leaves into the open cavern above. Then the roots of the trees on the ceiling take in condensed water vapor and ferry it into the glow rooms. More water vapor is released into the rooms, which is collected by both the roots of the trees growing on the surface and the roots of the trees growing downwards back into the core. By using bioluminescence from the starries and the natural permanent sunlight, these trees gain enough energy to survive. The green giants. The green giants are massive trees that grow out of the core of the planetoid. They are taller than the tallest trees in the front rooms. The largest green giant, measuring approximately 2 miles or 3.2 kilometers tall and 60 feet, 18.3 meters wide. The green giants are responsible for supporting the inner ecosystems of the planetoid, both by distributing water vapor to the other trees by providing habitats for the flora and fauna to live in. It is unknown how old these trees are, as no attempts have been made to cut them down. These trees are essential to the stability of the level and thus must not be tampered with. The gardener's failed earth. The following plague was found at the base of the ruins of the Great Sphere in one of the glow rooms of level 23. It has been roughly translated from Latin. Okay. So bases. The Meg. Okay, so we already know about the Meg, so that's pretty much all we need to say there. So the only outpost, base, and all that is the Meg in level 23. Entrances. And level 23 can be entered through massive hollow trees found in level 37 and 47. These trees will be significantly larger than other trees around them and will have conspicuous green bark. There are also other hollow tree entrances in the Crimson Forest that will lead to a base seedling. Level 23 can also be entered through a hollow log-shaped structure in level 121. So the Crimson Forest does have an exit. On their main page, they don't talk about that, but I think we're getting to that one later, at least pretty soon if we haven't covered it already, because that's actually so far my favorite Backrooms level. Anyways, exits. Upon entering the water reservoir at the core of the level, you will be randomly no-clipped into the middle of the ocean in either level 7 or 121. There's also a chance to no-clip into one of the exhibits of level 40 in level 43. In the center base seedling, there is also a hollow tree that will take you back to the Crimson Forest. These exits serves as a two-way gateway between the Crimson Forest and level 23. And that is everything for this level, guys, so I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.